So, continuing here, I was just interrupted by a phone call. Just what you want when you record your first video with commentary. But anyway, let's continue here. Let's see. Our second box will be arriving anytime soon, but don't see him yet. Okay. So in the meantime, we will
Is it
be
me?
starting
Or is that hinge a bit stiff?
to build the first few houses. I think we'll build them right along here. We'll put a bigger one with maybe veggies up here and then go down here for some normal ones. And then logging camp is done, which means we can add people and they will start collecting logs, which is good. Still only one ox. And let's do housing, the big one here, so let's do the first few. Yeah. 10 logs, so let's speed this up. So while we're waiting, looking to increase the money that we have, of course, as quickly as we can. But also, you know, try to build something that's nice enough. And let's take care of food first. So let's see, we had berries here and we had fish down here, which is good. So let's do a forager hut, maybe here. And give them pretty much a road down here. And let's do this with the highest priority because we don't want to be without food. And then also build a woodcutter because we're going to need firewood for our people. And as soon as that is set up, we'll add someone in there, and then next will be storage for food and items. So they will be starting to collect the berries, which is good. We don't have a hunter, fisherman. Yeah, lovely. Let's put that right here, and also build the granary maybe here. The storehouse here. This is not an exact science. I mean, everyone can do whatever they want. And then we'll build the marketplace here. Well, it's important. First house is up. Woodcutter is also up. Let's give them something to do. Although we have enough firewood for now, but we're going to be needing some later. But the next priority is definitely the granary and the storehouse. So we always want to make sure that there's one unassigned family there. And there's our second ox. So let's give the logging camp one. And next will be the saw pit so that we can build our backyard extensions as quickly as possible. So, fisherman's hut. So, just waiting for the last of the supplies to be collected by the granary worker. this up. We don't have anyone for that yet. Running out of food, yeah, but they should be collecting already. Yeah. Okay, so it's all good. Build some more houses. The good thing is that even bigger plots do. That's not good. Even bigger plots. Hold on, I'm pausing. Even bigger plots do not need more wood to build. I don't like that. Let's see. Let's maybe. Yeah, this is not gonna work. That's not good. I really, really don't like that. Okay, so let's do something else here. Let's do this. And then maybe try this instead. Yeah, this center. So let's get ourselves the origin card. So this means we're going to get more foraged goods, more berries. So this is really going to be good, and it's going to give us more money for minor trades. And since we're getting 2 minor trades out of the stone mine, or the quarry, this is going to help us. Even with the debuff for agriculture, we're going to be countering that with apiaries. So let's do this. And unpause. So we're collecting berries. The food should be getting better. And then as soon as we get our next settler, there'll be fishermen. And I probably should have built that down there, but I don't care for now. So we're just waiting for the next houses to be built. Let's give this priority so that it gets sped up. And then we should be mostly all set for the rest of the year. Ideally, I would have liked to have more people, but as you're talking, as I'm realizing, you get less focused. So you get distracted from actually what you wanted to do, which means you miss stuff, but that's fine. It's not going to be an issue. So let's give ourselves a market area. Not too big for now. I think this is fine. We're going to be building several market areas during the course of the game. Let's go like this. Very good. So we'll be getting fish in, hopefully. Yeah, there's still fish there. Let's check 12. I think we put that down to 100 because we're pretty late already. And then, so we have woodcutter, we have a forager. Next thing is going to be staffing the storehouse, and then we'll be staffing the, actually, I think we'll go for the saw pit first, and then staff the storage again. And I'm not afraid to buy lots of houses, to build lots of houses, even if, you know, at some point we might run into some trouble with regard to food. But even if you lose a family or two, it's not going to be that much of an issue. So never be afraid to just do that. So let's get ourselves a third ox, and then maybe, yeah, put that here. And then we'll be all set. So next one will be the storehouse, and we're going to instruct the saw pit to leave 12 timber and produce for now a maximum of 100 planks. That's plenty for now. You can always set it up to be higher here later, but for now it really is enough. And then we're going to turn all of this up. We won't do rubble stone here. We can do planks in here because there will be plenty of storage once we upgrade this, but none of this is going to go in there. We don't do crafting materials in here either, because otherwise the workers in the storehouse are just going to be busy transporting all of the raw materials instead of just the finished product. Okay, so planks will be coming in soon as we hit 12 timber. The salvage will start working as we're pretty late in the month anyway. We'll be doing this. Because the saw pit won't be working now anyway, so we can wait.
Hey, you! No slacking off!
Yeah, exactly. There's our third box. So let's give this to the saw pit. Okay, so we're basically all set. So the next thing that we're going to do is build the quarry and then the... no, we can't build the quarry yet, but we will be building the quarry and the trading post, because the trading post is going to be what's going to make us money. So this is good. And then, yeah, we're good on food. That shouldn't be the issue. We'll be needing some money here for the backyard extensions, like the gardens as well. But we're going to worry about that later. And then add just one more garbage plot here. Don't want the double plot. Don't want that either. Isn't good. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we can squeeze in another one. Yeah, very good. That's good. Still no planks because we're building houses. So let's give the logging
Poor
to
quality,
the
he
second
said.
person.
Impossible.
And then planks should be coming in. Once they start producing, it really goes very quickly. So you'll be seeing planks very quickly, hopefully. Food is okay. That should get us through the winter, and then as soon as we start producing planks, we can also buy some stuff. Okay. So 11 timber, almost there. Almost there, so we can start trading anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to export firewood. It's good that we have that much already, so anything over 80 will be sold. And we'll be importing tools. We're going to need them. We're going to export rubble stone very soon. We'll keep 20 because we want to build. We don't do mortar yet, but what we are also going to do is we're going to export rough stone down to 0. And we will be exporting herbs over 30. We don't have pelts, unfortunately, but later, as we progress, we're also going to do honey and wax, and if we put it up now, we can't forget. So there's that. Okay, so, right. Planks have come in, so we can build our quarry. Again, never be afraid to make mistakes, to forget stuff. If you're not on the most challenging settings and, you know, preparing for an invasion of raiders or whatever, it's never going to be an issue if you forget stuff or, you know, made a mistake or whatever. Just never be afraid to make mistakes. It's just a game, after all. So there's, you know, plenty of things you can do to correct mistakes, and with every mistake you make, you also learn stuff. Now, as for food, I always overstock by at least 10, and then as the village grows, I'll adapt that. We should be getting some money hopefully soon as the trading post gets the visitors. And now let's do the quarry. And okay,